So this is the latest housewife on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Dun 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 dun. So this is Annemarie Wiley. She's the wife of NFL star Marcellus Wiley, and she's filming for the new season of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, according to sources. Now, they say she's going to be a great fit. An insider tells People of the nurse, anesthesiologist, and mother of four. Now, this is the thing, you guys. She looks beautiful. He's an ex NFL player, NBA, NFL, whatever the hell, NFL star, okay? Oh, I guess he's still an NFL star, which is great. This is the thing. Can Bravo bring on a woman who's a doctor who's not an anesthesiologist? Dr. Nicole Martin from Real Housewives of Miami is an anesthesiologist. Also, Dr. Moon from Real Housewives of Dallas is an anesthesiologist. And now we have Dr. Annemarie Wiley, who's also an anesthesiologist. So I just wanted to, I don't know if it means anything, but, our candy canes, we love a good conspiracy. We love a good coincidence. So there's that as well. Just want to throw that out there. It says the Real Housewives, and this is according to People, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills may have found its newest diamond. Multiple sources tell People the Bravo reality star has been filming with Annemarie Wiley, a 40-year-old nurse anesthesiologist, mother of four, and wife of former NFL defensive end Marcellus Wiley. Okay, so former, he is ex. She's hilarious, one insider says of the star, who will debut in the reality show's upcoming 13th season, shooting now. She's got such a lovable personality, lives an active full life, and is married to a great husband with an adorable family life. She's a hardworking mom, and she's going to be a great fit. Now, I do know that this is his second wife, okay? So I'll do a little bit a deeper dive. I wasn't able to find anything too salacious about this couple, so that's kind of nice. It's kind of refreshing. Okay. Bravo has not confirmed any official casting for the upcoming season. Again, I think that this is what I think. I think Bravo is basically doing like crabs in a barrel. I'm going to get into why I say that. Let's do a little bit more into her, and then I'll say why I think they're doing crabs in a barrel. Okay. But Annemarie, who's a mom to son Marcellus Jr. 7 and daughters Aria Jane 4, Olivia Marie 3, and Marcellus Sr.'s 24-year-old daughter Maraca Elise from a previous relationship, has been touting her seemingly new diamond status on social media. She's on March 25th, Annemarie shared a photo of herself seemingly snapped before filming. It was this one. It's the one on with her and her husband. And apparently from this photo, her and Kyle are going to get along great, pumping the iron for hours in the gym. Do it up, girl. That's another thing, like the bodybuilder figures. Remember, what's her name? Teresa Giudice did bodybuilding. Did Dolores Catania ever do bodybuilding in Jersey? Also, that was just Frank and Frankie. And then don't forget Dr. Contessa on Married to Medicine did bodybuilding as well. And I believe someone else has too. I'm not saying she does, but the picture just like made me think of that. And then also on Married to Medicine, not necessarily a housewife, was Dr. Britton. And this was Married to Medicine Los Angeles. And she was also an anesthesiologist. So there's that. All right. Now, this was her caption. It says, it had diamond emoji. Step outside of your comfort zone, she wrote, diamond emoji. Try new things, diamond emoji. Don't turn down novel experiences, diamond emoji. Never stop growing, diamond emoji. And most importantly, smile through it all, smiley winky face. Here we go, dancing emoji, she said. Now, girl, I'm sure she's great, but you're doing the absolute most right now in the caption. Absolute most. I think she'll fit right on in, I guess. To me, she's giving Kyle vibes. I don't know why. Just by like listening, I don't know. She's just giving to me Kyle vibes. And I don't even know what I mean by that. Let me know if you know what I mean by that. I'm just giving like Kyle. I don't not in a negative way. Not in a negative way at all. But I don't know. Well, let's keep going. The post was liked by a number of Annemarie's castmates, including Dorit Kemsley, Garcelle Bouvet, Krista Konminkoff, and Kyle Richards, who insiders say lives near Annemarie and will likely be bringing her on the show. Kyle Richards vibes. Alum Teddy Mellencamp also sent love. Okay, now this is the thing. I also heard that Teddy is saying that she was also asked to film for season 13. Um, and then it says notably disengaged from Erica Girardi and Sutton Strack, though they're backed for another season. So apparently everybody follows this girl except for Erica and Sutton, and they weren't engaged in the thing. I don't think that really means anything too much, but we'll see. And several more faces will be making cameos, including former housewives Denise Richards, Kim Richards, and Camille Grammer, who've all filmed guest spots for recent weeks. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Cynthia Bailey also popped up. She returns to RHOBH for the upcoming season 2. And Real Housewives of Miami Larsa Pippen was snapped at a party hosted by bravotv. Now, this is what I mean by crabs in a barrel, okay? This is what I mean by crabs in a barrel. I feel like Bravo is just like, let's just we're throwing spaghetti at the wall. We're just going to throw everybody in season 13 and we're going to see who sticks. You know, we've got Denise, we've got Kim, we've got Camille, we've got Cynthia, we got Larsa making a cameo. There was rumors that even LVP and maybe even Carlton were coming back, right? It's just almost like, let's just throw spaghetti at the wall, who shines, and let's see who sticks. And again, that's why they said they haven't released like quote official casting. I think they want to just see who's going to bring the drama, who's going to be interesting, how are the ladies' dynamic is, and all of that stuff. So we'll see, you know, even Cynthia Bailey isn't on it. You know, let's just throw Cynthia Bailey into the mix. So I do think that it's almost like crabs in a barrel throwing spaghetti at the wall. Oh, we can't forget about Kathy. I'm sure she's going to pop in. With that being said, I'm here for it. I think it's going to be a really interesting. I think it's going to be I think the vibe of season 13 is not going to be like the vibe of any other season, just because there's going to be like this newbie, and then there's also going to be all the OGs. Even Teddy said that she was asked to come back, we said earlier. Again, I think they're just throwing things at the wall at this point. Oh, that's right. Thank you, April. Tamara Judge was the one who also did bodybuilding, right? So I feel like it's going to feel very different. I think it's almost going to feel like an Ultimate Girls Trip, but like the Beverly Hills extended version, if that makes sense. That's how I think it's going to feel. Where people are just going to be like, remember when this happened? Remember when that happened? Well, let's talk about this. We'll talk about this, because everybody's like vying to get their spot, vying to keep their spot, because there's so many now. That's how I think it's going to feel. I think it's going to be like the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, which honestly, are you guys watching season 3? I think it's kind of garbage. And is that an unpopular opinion? But the only redeeming qualities is that everyone is seeing Giselle for who she is. And that's pretty much it. Like, you know, Alexia and Marisol are really seeing through Giselle rather. And also, I also think that Whitney is kind of being seen for who she is too. I just hope they don't go back for that. But other than that, I can't. Anyway, let's get back on track. Now, this is the thing, you guys. And this might be an unpopular opinion. Oh, and don't forget, her husband has been on reality TV before. He was on Millionaire Matchmaker in 2008. Okay, cool. Or 2011. Okay, cool. Now, this is the thing. And this might be an unpopular opinion, but I want to know what you guys think. For whatever reason, I'm not excited about her. I don't know why. I think maybe it's because I just sort of feel like, and I don't know if I'm being hypocritical. I don't know if I'm being what, but I'll just tell you guys how I feel, and let's like work through it together. I feel like she's going to be too normal and too wholesome. Or on the flip side, she's going to be, you think she's going to be normal and wholesome, but she's going to turn out to be like just a bad fit. I don't know what it is. I'm just not excited. You know what it is? Maybe it's because I don't know enough about her. Maybe it's because I don't know. I don't know. I feel like her being brought on by Kyle and kind of by Teddy, even though Teddy isn't on there, to me seems very forced. Like I just don't think that she's genuinely friends with any of these women, that she knows them. Like I just don't think. And before I was saying Kyle, this reminds me of Kyle. I didn't mean it in a way that like I think that her and Kyle are actually friends. If that makes sense. I don't know. I think she's beautiful. I think that her family is gorgeous. I think she's successful. I you know what it is? I just need to feel her energy. That's what it is, to see if she's going to be a good chemistry fit. Because now I'm kind of I just right now I just kind of feel like, okay, she's gorgeous, she's beautiful, she has a great family, she's super successful. But what is the zhuzh? What's the it factor? What's the edge? What makes her diamond, if that makes sense? So I guess we'll just have to see. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you get a vibe from her? Do you think she's really friends with these women? Like, I kind of feel like and this is no tea, no shade. I kind of feel like she's above the women, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of feel like you're married to an ex NFL player. It's almost like Monique Samuel, right? Where it's like you're married to this great ex NFL player. You're successful on your own. Mm, What, why, who, what? I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel. But I want to know what you guys think. Put it down below. What are your initial thoughts about her being cast as a Real Housewives of New York? I hope I eat my words and she turns out to be fabulous and great and amazing and a chemistry fit and it's perfect. I guess it's just that I don't know her energy. And I think that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know what the deal is. Whereas some of the other women, I forget their names now, I was really excited about. I was like, okay, like Kathy Hilton's friend, I thought would have been really cool. But we'll see. We'll see. But as always, you guys, put your questions in your comments down below, like and share. So with that, let's move on to our next story.